the registration quickie. Watch them not even have a long wait.
So while I wait, I'm give another backstory why I come down here today. Last night, me I came here at the better reason, and he started telling me about the woman them we used to deal with before me. So I said, no, I can't test, At first, I did afraid. And I said, no, what? Why not? Let me find out my status, just in case, so I can get help if I need it.
And you know what? I go ask them if they issue free condom before me leave too, just to be safe. Look there, next. Good morning, nurse. Moesha White here. Nurse, first time me a test, you can tell me what you expect, please? Good morning, Moesha, no problem. Have a seat on the bed. Moesha, it's natural to be nervous, but don't worry, you're here now, and whatever the results, we're here to help. Getting tested for HIV is the right thing to do, but it's natural to feel nervous or scared about getting tested. Just remember there's confidence in knowing your HIV status, no matter the results. Alright, Moesha, as part of your visit today, we will do counseling before conducting an HIV test. We do this for everybody. The test is confidential. This means that your test results will become part of your medical record and will only be shared with the medical staff that takes care of you, as well as the Ministry of Health if you have HIV. All records with the Ministry of Health are kept confidential and are not shared with anyone or any other government agency. You can decline the test and it will not affect your care you receive today. No, nurse, me already there here. Me go get tested. We will perform your HIV test today using rapid test conducted with a blood sample. It's a quick test and you will know the results before you leave today. Takes about 15 minutes. If your test result is negative, you do not need to do any more testing until about 3 months' time. Test again, nurse? Why me have to test again if I'm negative? HIV has a window of 3 months, so continuous testing is recommended, especially if you don't know the status of your partner and you are having unprotected sex. Jano. Alright, nurse. If your test result is positive, we will need to do more testing, and you should know that there are many effective treatments for HIV. Moesha, do you know your partner's HIV status? No, nurse. That's why I come down here today. No problem. It is important to know your partner's HIV status. We recommend that both partners get tested before starting a new sexual relationship. We also recommend using condoms for sexual intercourse until you know each other's HIV status. Moesha, do you have any questions? No, nurse. Thanks for the information. I'm ready now. Okay, Moesha, it's time for you to go over to the prevention unit where they will ask you a few more questions and get you tested. Wonder where Kemar up to. Let me give him a call. He need to come get tested.
Easy, Just I go call you, baby. How going? You good? Talk to me now. I hear from you from morning.
Okay, me think about what you tell me last night, So I come down to the center to get tested. I want you to come get your test done too, so that we can know each other's status and protect ourselves better. Alright, babes?
Baby, me tell us you don't have nothing for her about, man. A long time thing that, man. You don't have nothing for her about, man. You're going down to the clinic for, man.
Alright, come on, I'm going to come off of the phone now. My time for go get tested. Alright, babes. Later.
Hi, Moesha. Good morning. I see that you're here to do an HIV and syphilis rapid test. Could you tell me why you'd like to get your HIV test done today?
Miss, my boyfriend tell me some things last night when I never feel so comfortable with. And we just start have sex now and a beer back we are doing, miss. So me want to check to see if everything alright and so that we can make sure so we do what we need to do to protect each other. You understand me, miss? So that's why I come today.
I must commend you for taking the step to come here today. Alright, so I'm going to ask you some additional questions. Moesha, is this your first HIV test?
First, I'm going to do an HIV test. I'm really afraid, I'm afraid of the needle. Is that hotness?
It is natural to feel afraid, but the process that we use is a finger prick. We use a lancet, not a needle. The lancet is the same. If you ever go to a health fair, you would see the blood sugar test being done, so it's not painful. It's just a tiny prick on your finger, and within 15 minutes you'll know your HIV status.
Alright, miss. See my finger here.
Okay, not just yet, Moesha. I need to ask some other questions. They may seem very personal, but these are questions that I need to ask you. So Moesha, when was the last time you had sexual intercourse? And did you use a condom at the time?
Nurse, last night and last time we have sex. Now we never use no condom. A beer back we do. Can't when last we use a condom.
Moesha, how many sexual partners have you had in the past 3 months or the last month?
You see over the last 3 months? I sleep with Kemar last night. I miss me not gonna lie, I sleep with him cousin last week. But me never been for it, you know, but it just happened. And boy, me no remember if we use condom because I did night. Me no know, cause me never watch him. But and then last month, I think me did talk back to Trevor, my ex-boyfriend, and we do a little thing cause me did kinda get drunk. Boy. About 3 people.
Moesha, I am proud to inform you that we at the Behavior Change Communications Unit take pride in informing you, educating you, and listening to you, allowing you to express yourself. We are non-judgmental.
Why this? I'm happy you tell me that because I'm different to tell you, you know. And as much as I worry about what Kemara do, I know I'm guilty of the same thing then. I just don't want nobody judge me. No, miss, thanks, miss, that's all. Thanks. Thanks for sharing that with me. You ready for my finger now?
I'm happy that you're so eager to have your test done, but I still have 2 additional questions that I'd like to ask you. If the test should return and you are HIV positive, that means you have contracted HIV. How would you handle it? What would you do?
Positive? I don't know, you know. Why? Miss, you said you have 2 questions. You have to go to the next question. Because I don't know what I do is that the test come out positive.
No problem, Moesha. I'll move to the next question, but I'll have to revisit the previous question because I will need to educate you as to what a positive result means. Alright, so if you should get a negative result, meaning you don't have HIV, what will be your plan to maintain the negative result?
Negative test result? That me come find out who don't want that. Why? If me get that, you know, me a jump up and lick out the door, you know, miss. Everybody outside are gonna know my result today. If me negative. And me go tell Kemar. Me go tell him some negative and me go tell him to come down here. And me think, when I give condom, me go take some condom because that will help ease some of me I go through my head. And if Trevor want to do anything again, I go ask him if he know HIV status. And hopefully me not have to trouble Kemar cousin no more. Him not have to trouble me. But me I go use condom.
Okay, Moesha, let's backtrack to the previous question. If a person tests positive, meaning the person has HIV, the person will then be placed on medication. Once the person takes the medication correctly and consistently, then the person can continue to lead a healthy life. So if the test yields a positive result, what would you do?
Now that you mentioned medication, because you know, me think at first myself, why my life I go end, you know, or I can't go live long, because you know, say that them sing about in a song them. So me go, if me get back a positive result, miss, no that me want, you know. But you mentioned some medication did it, so we take medication. But miss, where will I get the medication from?
Moesha, antiretroviral medications are free. You can get them within the public health systems for free, and some provide pharmacy.
Alright, miss. Okay. Me glad say me can get medication for free. Alright. So what now?
So, let me inform you further. We have adolescent clinics, workshops, and we also maintain a strong social media presence on various platforms where you can seek additional information related to HIV prevention and services. Okay, with that said, let's get you tested.
Jano, this feel like the longest 15 minutes of my life.
Moesha, you would have done 2 tests with us today. HIV and syphilis, both preliminary tests. So, for HIV, you tested non-reactive, and for syphilis, you tested non-reactive, meaning you don't have HIV and you don't have syphilis.
Negative? Negative? Oh, jeez and peace. Whew. What a relief, Miss. Thanks. God, I promise, God, me I go use condom. Cause me no want go back through this and stress ya. Miss, thank you. Me gone. Later, Miss.
Congratulations, Moesha, on your non-reactive results. However, HIV takes up to 3 months to be detected in your blood. So I'm going to give you an appointment for you to come back in 3 months for another test to be done, during which time I am strongly encouraging you to use a condom with all partners.
Nurse, you don't have to tell me that twice. My best news me here all day. See in 3 months, nurse. I mean, make sure me wrap it up with everybody. I finish with my test now. You need to come down here, come get tested. I'm gonna ramp with you. I'm gonna make you ramp with my health and we ramp with each other like that. We need to start with condoms.